Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolo Gaming. Today I'm going to be doing a Poland challenge. I've already tried this multiple times, resulting in multiple failures. So the challenge today is pretty much I can't declare war on democracies and I have to take out the Comintern, Axis, and the Co-Prosperity team. I was streaming this challenge over to my Twitch, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and join up. With that being said, let's go ahead and start. Let's go straight for strengthening the Polish state, and we'll just go for electronic engineering, production 1, and construction 1. Let's get down some civilian factories, and let's produce a shit ton of infantry equipment. Okay, here's strengthen the Polish state. We're gonna go ahead and get a fascist demagogue. Let's save up some political power for the Civil War. We're going to expand civil support so that we can decrease our stability, and that way we can ignite the Civil War. During this time, let's go ahead and get a bunch of horsies. We're going to use these horsies to help finish the Civil War very quickly. Let's go ahead and start the defensive focus, national focus. Let's wait until we have some trained horses to start the Civil War. Alright, let's go ahead and start the Civil War. Let's get some units right next to Krakow. Just 10 divisions here, another 10 towards Danzig, and the remaining troops going towards the northern parts of Poland. Let's go ahead and give this group a field marshal. Let's get some generals. We kind of need to wait until the organization of our troops is a little bit better, and then we're gonna go ahead and destroy the other Poland. Sometimes if they don't have enough organization, they'll actually not attack. And we won. Civil War ends. We're not going to be doing Rebuild the Nation as it is horrible in terms of our political power. It definitely isn't worth doing. Let's get our troops near the Lithuanian border as we're going to be forming the Commonwealth. We also want to get out some more troops. We want 5 full army groups. Let's switch over to superior firepower. Okay, let's start justifying on Lithuania. Here's defensive focus. Let's go for Polish militarism next. Here's the Spanish Civil War. Republican Spain will lose very soon. We're already up to 4 army groups. Let's go ahead and get a general for our last army group. Let's go for Polish revanchism next. Because we did Polish militarism, we got some army experience. Let's go ahead and form a 20th infantry only division with that army experience. We'll try to do the same with our mountaineer division. And once we get enough troops on the field, we'll go ahead and switch them all to infantry only. Let's get radio and infantry equipment 1. Here's Polish revanchism. Let's go for the 4-year plan next. The flag for fascist Poland is so ugly. Ew. I don't like it. Let's get construction 2. Let's join the Anti-Comintern Pact. Here comes the 4-year plan. Let's go for the National Defense Fund next, and we're just going to make our way down to additional research slot 1. Since we're fascist Poland, let's go ahead and get war economy. Let's start building some forts alongside the Soviet Union border. Our justification for Lithuania is ready. Let's go ahead and take them out. And there's the war for Lithuania done. Let's go ahead and reform the Commonwealth. Now we can start justifying on Latvia. Okay, now that we have 5 full army groups, let's go ahead and switch them all over to infantry divisions. And looks like the anarchists have arrived in Spain. Okay, our war goal against Latvia is ready. Let's go ahead and declare war. Okay, here comes Latvia. Now let's start justifying on Estonia. The Japanese have declared war on the Chinese. We're gonna have to keep our eye on that, although I'm pretty sure that Japan will win. Alright, we can finally go ahead and try to get additional research slot 1. Let's go ahead and get a military theorist. And we'll form an agency, the Winged Polish Agency. Let's form a cryptology department. Here's the additional research slot 1. Let's start going for additional research slot 2. Let's go for localized training centers next. We can also get an operative. Let's go for Christina. We'll just have her build a intel network at Minsk. Our war goal on Estonia is ready. Let's go ahead and declare war. And that's the Estonians. Now let's go ahead and join the Axis. We'll also start decrypting the Soviet Union cipher. Let's go for psychological warfare. The Spanish Civil War has ended, and not surprisingly, nationalist Spain has won again. Damn you, Franco. Let's go for improved worker conditions. Our stability is shite. Let's go for pills that make you very sleepy. Looks like the Anschluss of Austria has happened. Let's get some more decryption power. We also have the decision to become spy master. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go for additional research slot 2. Okay, we can get our second operative. Let's go ahead and get Igor, as he is a Soviet Union feller. We'll just set him up to do some intel network at Kiev. Actually, let's go ahead and send both of them to Moscow. We can get our third operative now. Let's go ahead and get Zofia. We'll have her build up the intel network here as well. Once these guys reach 100, we're gonna go ahead and switch some of them over to propaganda. Let's start preparing for the next war. Let's go for Elusive Gentleman next. Let's go ahead and get our fourth operative. Come on, Kuro. Let's go ahead and start doing some propaganda in the Soviet Union. Looks like Germany has done Demand the Sudetenland. Oh no, we just lost an agent. Rest in peace. Let's go ahead and get Otto in. You will do more propaganda. Let's go ahead and increase our conscription laws. And it looks like Germany is doing around the Maginot before they do Fate of Czechoslovakia. It looks like Germany is going to be going to war with the Allies very soon. And now they're trying to do Fate of Czechoslovakia. They're not going to accept that, man. Maybe that's because of the fact that I took Memel. We're also going to go ahead and send our mountaineers to go ahead and help the Chinese with the Japanese. Let's start going down Poland first. We get a nice amount of stability from that. There's a total of 19 Japanese troops stuck here in China. They're gonna slowly starve and die here. Delicious. Looks like there's some more Japanese men starving here. Let's go ahead and wipe them out. And would you look at that, China is already pushing into Manchukuo. Germany is doing the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and yeah, that's not gonna go so well because of the fact that I'm currently in the Axis. Yup, and the Soviet Union has declared war on Germany. Either way, I think China has it from here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my troops, if I knew how. Let's get an infantry expert, and soon France is gonna fall. Yep, there they go. Justifying on Mongolia is taking way too long. We're gonna go ahead and try to just justify on the Soviet Union and go on from that. Okay, our war goal against the Soviet Union is ready. Let's go ahead and declare war. Let's check on what's going on with China. China is now beating up Japan, doing very well. We're also holding the Soviets back. They've already got 100,000 casualties. We'll wait until that stacks up to 1 million. Looks like Italy's being kicked out of North Africa, but they're actually holding Ethiopia. Somehow the Allies can't even take Africa from the Axis anymore. Okay, 1 million Soviet Union casualties. Oh wait. Alright, there we go. Now 1 million Soviet Union casualties. Let's go on the offensive now. Looks like we can get a fifth operative. Let's go ahead and get Zofia. Also, our war against the Soviet Union is going very well as we have defeated a lot of Russians. Almost 5 million worth. Somehow Germany can't even take the Baltics with Greece and Yugoslavia holding them back. Once we're done with our war with the Soviet Union, we'll go ahead and start our war with the German Reich. Looks like Japan has lost this war here, and it looks like they're going to be going to war with the United States very soon too. Japan is very screwed here. It's nice to know that Japan has kind of been nerfed here. And there goes the Soviet Union. We also currently have the most war score here. Let's go ahead and separate the Soviet Union from the rest of the world so Germany can't take anything. Okay, that should be everything. We'll get our cores in the next turn. And Germany wasn't able to take anything. Let's go ahead, pause it a little bit, and now we'll get our cores. I think these are all our cores, although I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of extra, it's okay. And the rest of the Soviet Union will go ahead and puppet. Ah yes. Poland strong! Yeah, it looks like we did take some stuff that wasn't ours, although most of it was ours though. Alright, now we'll go ahead and start getting ready to fight the Axis. Okay, so I accidentally annexed Russia before I could get their manpower, and I really don't want to go through the process of spitting them out and then trying to take their manpower from them again. So we might just have to leave that be. It also looks like we inherited the Russian Navy. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well I kind of feel like this game's kind of botched anyway, so let's just go ahead and declare war. Okay, looks like we're starting to hold, and we can join the Allies. Alright, looks like we've encircled a bunch of troops in Danzig. Wow, that's a lot of German troops that are gonna be dying very soon. Oh Jesus, we didn't even set up our front lines. Oh boy, that's a lot of dead, angry Germans. We might actually want to do a counterattack. Wow, looks like the United States has even come to help us. They're coming through the top of this area. And it looks like the United Kingdom has kicked us from their faction. Probably because we caused way too much world tension. But I seriously think they're kind of missing the point here, as we're fighting the Germans here. Hey, check it out, we're in the Allies again. The Polish juggernaut cannot be stopped. The fall of Berlin. Now hopefully we can take down the rest of Germany soon, and then onwards to Italy. Once the Axis is defeated, Japan won't stand a chance, and somehow they're trying to take back China. Okay, so it looks like Rome has been taken down by the Allies, and the Allies have done a D-Day on Germany. Although we kind of done a lot of the work already. I think this is gonna be the F of Germany. We're about to take Vienna, and after we take Vienna, I'm pretty sure that this war will be ended. Germany has been lost. Now all we need is Mr. Mussolini. All we need is Naples. Italy is on the verge of collapse. They have 98% towards capitulation. Allies, come on. Just get there. I'm tired of this freaking game. I'm also tired of constantly being switched around between the Allies and not. Looks like there's a guy right next to Naples, but he's not going to Naples. Come on. This is legit torture. Oh, and just so you guys know, I got a democratic reformer. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to democracy. Alright, we finally got Germany beaten. Yes. Let's take back our cores. And it doesn't matter too much that we didn't get absolutely everything, because our main goal was pretty much just to beat up Germany anyway. Alright, we've taken a lot for our first turn. Let's go ahead and see what happens in the next turn. The United Kingdom has liberated a couple different places. Let's also go ahead and get some puppets. Oh wow, we can even puppet Vichy France. Okay, I think we're done here. Alright, as you can see, we currently have the German Reich as Sudetenland. You're gonna enjoy it there, Mr. Schmitty. Now that we've taken care of the Axis, let's go ahead and finally finish up Japan. We need to deal with Japan. I still haven't even discovered transport ships. Also, the border gore of this game is real. Look at how horrible the borders are in Europe. For some reason, the United States has taken this little area right here, and also I've been kicked out of the faction again. But either way, the United States for some reason wanted this specific area right here. And for some reason they spat out Okantia from France. I added to the border gore by puppeting Croatia in the middle of Yugoslavia. For some reason Slovenia is also here, but it doesn't even have Slovenia. The United States also wanted to take Zara. Okay. Again, the United States puppeting Ukraine? What? How is that Ukraine? Hopefully the United States might help us in defeating Japan. We're currently bombing the Sea of Japan. Okay, so I finally managed to land in Japan, and none of their forces are here. I'm pretty much walking right through the entire area. Oh, they have one garrison. that's not gonna stop us. And once we take out Japan, this challenge is pretty much over. Japan is done. We did it! Finally! Let's go ahead and puppet Japan. And it looks like China has some parts of Japan too now. Even though I did all the work to defeat Japan, I guess it's fine that China gets some stuff. Okay, and I think it's all over. I'll go ahead and keep recording until we become democratic again. I didn't know that if you have a supervised state, you can't actually annex them. They pretty much just become free over time, which kind of sucks. We will at the very least be able to turn Japan into a democracy, or we can just annex them ourselves. I don't know what the point of having a supervised state is. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We would pretty much crush them if they try to stand against us, and even if they become free, we can go ahead and just declare war on them and, wipe them out. Looks like we got public call for election. Let's go ahead and let that happen. Give me more democracy. It's almost 1946 and we can finally do our national referendum. Ah, democracy. Changes our name to the Polish-Lithuanian Federation. Gives us a nice little flag. We can also go ahead and make Japan and Polish Estonia democratic as well. Germany and the other supervised states, I kind of hate the supervised states idea, but we'll go ahead and just leave them alone. Maybe they break free and then we go ahead and punish them again, Round 2. Or, we would just use our spy networks to turn them into democracies as well. And since we're democratic now, let's go ahead and give Czechoslovakia back its stuff. Also go ahead and give France back its stuff too. We'll give up Latvia. Lithuania can also be free. If there's any Ukrainians watching, there you go. You get the Republic of Ukraine. Here's the Republic of Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Georgia, Belarus, Armenia, Moldova, Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Tanatuva, and here's Russia. And everyone that we've spat out is also a democratic nation. China did end up going to war with the rest of China, trying to reclaim itself. And we went ahead and sent them over around 300,000 guns. Hopefully they'll be okay by themselves. Either way, it's not my problem. I've completed this challenge and I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off there. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me complete this challenge. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye.